2 years, Bubby. 2 years of Retro and the Bubbies. 2 years of Retro Tony channel. What are your thoughts on that?
Too many tacos, man. Too many tacos.
Jack in the Box. Oh, man. And, where else? Flip. Taco Bell. Yeah, Chipotle. Taco Bell, the egg tacos, which is going to be in a future episode.
No.
And then Long John Silver's, right?
The best of the best.
Ugh, that coleslaw is nasty.
It's great.
Gross. So, it has been 2 years to the day, and we wanted to, in honor of 2 years, we wanted to do a special commentary of our very, very first episode of Retro and the Bubbies. And where did we go, Bubby?
Tama, Washington.
Washington. Tama, Iowa.
Iowa.
Iowa. Yeah, Tama. You're thinking of when we went to Washington.
I'm half asleep right
No,
now.
that's when we went to Washington, Iowa, and we were stranded, and we had to walk everywhere, and I got blisters on my feet, and I got sunburned. You remember that trip?
Yeah, and I got rock bottom 3 times.
That's right. That's right. So anyway, this is our trip to Ottumwa, the video game capital of the world. We got to meet Billy Mitchell, Walter Day, Joel West, Tim McVeigh, all those guys. And this is before the whole controversy of Billy Mitchell being stripped of all of his, accolades and awards and being banned and all that. And we had no idea what we were really doing at this point with the channel. And we still really don't.
Not really.
We're just having fun.
Yeah.
What's been your favorite moment so far on Retro and the Bubbies?
Probably the monkeys, man. Monkeys are the best.
Can you be specific? I know what you're talking about.
There's a couple that what was where was Eldon?
Eldon, Missouri.
Eldon, Missouri. They had a
Where am I?
they had a thrift shop that had shoot, I lost my train of thought.
Monkeys?
Yeah, I know. But basically we're like, oh hey, can we do you have any more games, right? Is what we asked them.
Yeah.
And they brought us to this shady, is it their house?
It was like a store/house. There's the head roll! Head roll!
Gosh damn.
It was like a house/store. And yeah, it was bizarre. But we did find some games. I did find some games to add to my collection. She had some pretty decent N64 games from what I remember. But yeah, that was bizarre. The monkeys. Yeah.
Oh, I asked what are they using the money for? They said buying clothes for the monkeys. I said the monkeys. They're like, yeah, we're buying 2 monkeys, chimpanzees or whatever.
I think, yeah, I can't remember. I don't think they were buying chimpanzees. It was like the monkeys. You ever seen the show Friends?
Yeah.
Is that like the monkey that's on Friends or something like that? So this episode is pretty special to me. For various reasons. I got to meet Tim for the first time, Billy and Walter. I've actually kind of built a relationship with Walter and Tim, and I've actually interviewed Tim on the channel. That's a huge honor. That's probably one of my favorite things on the channel. Here I am wearing my Ninja Turtles backpack. I still have that. But my favorite Retro and the Bubbies moment, I would have to say the game cons. Really, the game cons have been phenomenal. I mean, spending time with Bubby, I almost said his real name, even Stevie. I like spending time with Stevie. Lucas, I really like taking Lucas to that event. That means a lot to me, more than he knows. And meeting all these fellow gamers, because I've never really been to a game convention before MissouriCon. And meeting all these gamers, these YouTubers, these famous people in the industry, it was a huge honor. And to get them on the channel, too.
Plus, also, listening about their lives and everything.
In the games, too,
Yeah,
right?
With the games.
Yeah, it was they're kind of expensive.
Like the game store, Kelsey, right?
Yeah, Kelsey Lewin.
Yeah. like listens about her stories about the game store and stuff like that.
Yeah. Here I am meeting Tim for the first time. We actually met him at the Missouri Game Con 2 last summer, and there he is holding the Man vs. Snake poster. That was really cool to see that with all the autographs. And Tim is just a sweet guy, really nice guy, humble, and
Gave me a look.
yeah, he let me get his autograph, and then at the Missouri Game Con, I got to get a picture with him at Nibbler Machine there. That was really cool. But yeah, Bubby, what are your thoughts about this particular episode? Do you remember anything special? Anything that stood out?
Going to the arcade was the spot of the arcade, right?
Yeah, we went to the. Yeah, you're right. We got to go check out the original Twin Galaxies arcade.
That was kind of really cool, and I've read it in books and stuff, but I've never been there.
And here I am. I'm freaking out about Billy freaking Mitchell. My face looks so bright there, and just I don't know. Should I have geeked out that much? Probably not. But to me, I'm a huge fan of King of Kong, which, Bub, you got to give me that copy back. That copy he's holding right now, you have in your possession. You borrowed from me, and I want it back. Gosh dang it. But King of Kong, I remember watching that, and just, really kind of blown away by his personality. Yeah, he's kind of a jerk, whatever, and is he a cheater? And yeah, that kind of thing. But
his comeback's coming, right?
Yeah.
His comeback.
But at the time, he was still world renowned, and he still is world renowned, but still considered to be one of the best video game players of all time. There's Lucas back in the background too. But yeah, Walter Day was really, really cool. Yeah, that hair. Stevie, I do want to give a lot of credit to Stevie. Stevie's not here. Stevie was supposed to be part of this commentary. You want to say something about that, Bubby?
What a freaking hipster thing to do.
What is he doing with his life?
Doing hipster things.
Like
watching all the movies.
Yeah, he's probably watching Pacific Rim 2 or whatever it's called, and yeah, who knows what he's doing. But I do want to give credit to Stevie, okay, with these episodes in particular. There he is, first time on Retro and the Bubbies ever. Stevie. This is post purple hair Stevie. Stevie used to have purple hair. And this is at the time when he actually dyed his hair back to his natural color. Which we gave him a lot of grief about. Well, I did. I always mess with him about that. But again, I want to give credit to Stevie because he has edited all the Retro and the Bubby episodes.
What about Turbo?
Turbo. That's another commentary. We'll wait when he's actually on the commentary
for Turbo.
Yeah, and but he does all this editing, and he has impressed me. His editing skills have gone up. If you've noticed throughout these past 2 years, from this, if you watch this episode and the last Retro and the Bubbies episode. Dang it, I can't remember if it's the Missouri Game Con one or the next one. But watch this episode and then watch Missouri Game Con 2, and you'll tell a big difference in Stevie's editing. So thank you, Stevie. I rarely say that. Thank you. But yeah, he has done a great job for our channel. And I hate looking into Stevie's eyes when we do interviews. When we do the stupid interview, those interviews are dumb, aren't they?
They're the best part of the movie.
King of Kong. That's such a good document. It's not even really a documentary. It's more of a docudrama, if you will. There's some parts that are scripted. Yeah. What do you remember what you got on this trip, Bubby? What games?
No.
We'll see. We'll see.
I think I got an Ultimate Spider-Man. That's it.
Ultimate Spider. This is Joel West, which you didn't show his face, by the way.
Berserk.
Yeah, he was he had the high score on Berserk in the arcade for a very, very long time, and then he obviously got beat. But I wish we would have got him on film. Another person I wish we would have got on film was Triforce Johnson. You remember that?
He was really cool.
We talked about Triforce, or we talked to Triforce, I should say, for like 30 to 40 minutes, and he was kind of telling us about what he does. I wish Stevie would have got that on film. And again, this is all a process. We didn't really think about that when we were in the car talking on the way home. We were like, man, we probably should have got that on film. So when we go to like Missouri Game Con or events like this, we're always like, okay, who can we talk to? Who can we interview? Who can we get on?
Or don't let Stevie walk away from important events.
Freaking Stevie walking away. But yeah, we plan on getting better and better on this channel, and in particular with Retro and the Bubbys. This is like the flagship series on the channel, even though it's not the most viewed. It really isn't. If you look at my channel, like the views, Retro and the Bubby views
are down.
They're not. They're lower than some of my other videos, which is fine. We do this out of fun. We're not here to make a quick buck. We're not here to make money. We're not here to make a name for ourselves, so to speak. But we do want to pay tribute to the Game Chasers, Retro Liberty, and actually the American Pickers, too. So here I am talking about freaking Billy freaking Mitchell and Joel West and Tim McVeigh and all these guys. Now you have to keep in mind that this was a year removed from Man vs. Snake coming out. Gosh dang it, Billy Mitchell's the man too. Do you remember these pawn shops, Bubby, that we went to?
Yeah, they're pretty good games in them.
We did not film. There was another store, if you remember. We could not film in that store. It was an actual video game store. You remember? Do you remember that? It was down the ways from...
What, the kids playing Magic one?
Yeah. You remember that? And we could not film in there, and I bought a few games in there. Actually,
we did film in there.
No, we didn't. You'll see. They asked us politely not to film. But we're going to probably go back to Ottumwa this year. Walter Days invited me to an event there, so I'm going to go. And here's the very, very famous Nibbler tribute. Tim McVeigh ran up these stairs, but he ran on the other side. This is actually Ottumwa High School. And I actually have a buddy who coaches and teaches there, oddly enough. Isn't that weird?
Oh, boy.
Yeah, he's the head...
Please don't.
Excuse me. He's the head football coach. Anyway,
we got to meet some legends, and really, I picked up some good stuff.
Bubby, the video, we got about 4 more minutes. Is there anything else you want to say just about the channel and how far we've come since the beginning of this series and the channel itself?
I mean, come on.
What are you looking forward to?
Just fellowship, man. Just going out, looking for games, having a good time.
What's your bucket list games that you want to find? Is there like a top 2 or 3 that you want to find?
Actually, NBA Elite.
With a PlayStation 3 game? Is that right?
Yeah, dude.
Oh.
11 or what?
No, you're thinking of NCAA.
Yeah.
NCAA. I can't remember the year, but it's the one that's rare.
Yeah.
Excuse me, uncommon. I would actually almost call that one rare. Honestly. What else do you want to find?
Eternal Darkness again. I gave mine away out of charity.
You gave it to Lucas. Do you want to find... Would it be cool to find little Samson?
If we ever find... freaking fakes and all that great stuff.
What if I find a real one?
Yeah, flip out.
Here we are at the video game capital of the world. For me, there are a few games I do want to find on the channel. I did find a Vectrex here lately. I would like to find another M82. That's going to be nearly impossible, I'm just going to say. I would like to find a Samson. That's going to be hard. I want to find Harvest Moon on the Super Nintendo. That's the game I want the most at the moment. Now, as far as the future of this channel, we're gonna keep moving on, covering everything retro and a little bit of new stuff too here and there. I
Plus, we're trying to do a podcast pretty soon.
Yeah, that's going to be in the makes. We're going to try to make that happen before the end of this year. That'll be fun. We'll get together maybe once a week and do it. And there's the inside of the arcade. And it's still really cool to think about what happened in there, the historical significance. Even if you think that they cheated in there, and if they did, oh well, it's still historical. And I like the time life homage here that we get. We walk out in the street and see where they took the famous picture. But other things about the future of this channel, I have a lot of things in my mind that I want to do. I do want to keep doing the reviews. I want to keep doing the vlogs, game hunting vlogs, coverage on retro topics. Toys R Us has been a lot of fun. I'm covering GameStop right now. They're slowly dying. And I covered the SNES Classic Edition, NES Classic Edition. That was a lot of fun as well. But, yeah, one final thought. Give me one word summary about 2 years on Retro and the Bubbys.
It's, I don't...
Tacos.
Tacos, yeah. Tacos. Don't go to Jack in the Box. It's the devil's land.
Alright guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this commentary. It was a lot of fun. And happy 2-year anniversary for Retro and the Bubbys and Retro Tony channel. Thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day.